Hey friends, happy 2022 and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm on here to share a bit of a grocery haul for back to school, for the first week of back to school. So I went first to Macro and I got some eggs, and I believe this was $64.99 rand, which is good deal if you know how expensive eggs are now, are lately. And then I also got some nutty wheat flour. We do make our own bread at home. Apart from school lunch sandwiches, we sometimes do get store-bought bread for that, only because I think I can't beat how nicely they slice the bread and how soft it is. It makes the best sandwiches. But mostly for home consumption, we make our own bread at home, and I've been buying this refined flour. And because since we're trying to get a bit more healthy, I got one. I'm gonna give this flour a try. The only sad thing about this particular flour is it only comes, the biggest is 2.5 kg, and I bought two. They don't really make it in larger packs, which is a bummer, because if you keep buying it to 2.5 kgs, it's gonna work out to be a bit more costly, but we'll see how that goes. I got 2 packs of yeast, and then this was from Pick n Pay, not necessarily Macro. The noodles were reduced to clear. They've neared expiry date. What I always say is, if something is reduced to clear, first thing you do before you get excited about the price is check the expiry date. Check when it's expiring, because most times it's reduced to clear because it's nearing its expiry date. So I'm happy with the expiry date, and please don't come for me in the comment section about noodles. I am fully aware what has been going on in the news with regards to noodles, but I have made an informed decision. And for me and my kids, I did stop buying noodles for a little while after the whole stories about what was going on in the news with noodles. But now I've made my own research, made an informed decision, and I've put my kids back on noodles. They love noodles. They're so convenient. Whenever they come back from school, it makes a very quick lunch. So I've started to buy them noodles yet again. And I also got Pringles from Macro since sometime last year. They had started making this wonderful special where they say 6 for 100 rand. 6 Pringles, sorry. 6 Pringles for 100 rand, which I think is a good deal, because I believe Pringles a pack can go up to is going around 21 rand, but if you calculate, I think it's about 16 rand or something like that, which is a good deal. And these make for such wonderful school lunches. I was also due for some hangers, and I would just, never got to buying them because I thought they were always so overpriced. But I found a good deal at Macro. I got 10 for about 50 something. I'm sure there are places that sell it for cheap. I feel like there should be, because this is just plastic, but other places where I would find about 10 for about 100 rand or something. So I got these for, it's 10 here, a pack of 10 for about 56 rand. One thing which is also always my go-to is pretzels. Pretzels are a much healthier alternatives to normal chips, and again, Macro since sometime last year have been coming through for us by making these 500 grams pretzels, which are huge, at a 3 for 100 rand. So I usually just go ahead and buy 3 packs. They last us quite a long time, and my kids don't really mind switching to this now and then to just create a bit of variety for their school lunches, even just the snacks at home. This makes for such a lovely snack. They're as I've already said, as you can see, they're a much healthier alternative to normal crisps that we normally buy. So I think it's a good deal. I think they used to be 3 for 100, but today I think they were about 3 for 110, but I still do think it's a good deal. I normally do not buy my kids cookies. I have this rule for school: they get something wholesome, something salty, and something sweet. And for my something sweet, I always get them fruits, but I thought, let me just spoil them a bit, because were also on special. It's this little long packs, the baker's packs that usually have this little packs inside that are convenient for school lunches. They were selling 4 of these for 100 rand, so I got them a bit of a variety there. Each contains 5 little mini packs in here, which are very, very convenient for school lunches, as I've already said. So it was 4. You get a choice of these bakers assorted flavors for 4 for 100 rand. Not forgetting my always go-to, which is a Woolies. Woolies also came through. You know, these are my regular, which are their tortilla corn chips. They were on special for 3 for 45 rand, and I got these 3 different flavors. At Woolies, I also got the soft scoop ice cream. I think it was 2 for 110. My kids love these. It's not necessarily for school, but just a nice after school refreshment in this heat. Okay, as this is very important for back to school. I got myself a bottle of wine there. You know how intense back to school can get, so this is for me to unwind a bit. So very important as well for back to school. Let's leave it there. And I got 2 gems back again at 2 gems and macro. This were about, I think gem has become so expensive. Am I the only one who's realized that gem has become so expensive lately? But because I know that I will always find it for less somewhere, I never really buy it at that price ever. So I know macro always has it for about 25 rand. Again, you know I'm not a brand snob when it comes to food, so it doesn't matter what brand it is. Gem is gem. To be honest with you, I've tried different types of brands. I've tried name brands. Jam tastes like jam. So whatever brand is or special, when I go shopping, that's the brand I get. So this one is about 27 rand. And again at Woolies, what I always go for is their that tuna. They usually have it for about 60 rand for 5, but now I see they've done it a bit different. They've done it for, I think it was 45 rand for 3. These make for such lovely school lunches because I just make my kids some tuna sandwiches. And then just moving on here, I got some bread from Pick and Pay, as I've mentioned, for school lunches. Even though we make our own bread for home consumption, for school I always make a sliced bread, as I feel like I can never get the slices to be this perfect and convenient for sandwiches. There is a local Spar next to me that I normally buy chicken from, only because I think they sell it so affordable per gram. I think, as you can see, if a whole chicken here is 55, so that's why I usually get my chicken. So again at Woolies, I went and got the crumbed fish fingers. I love these more than is it the I&J and what's the other one, because I feel like these ones really taste like proper hake. They're not very as cost effective as the others, but when in terms of ingredients and the taste, I really love the Woolies one. I don't really buy them for their special as such, but for the taste and for what I think they do offer my kids for in terms of nutrition. They are made of hake and they really do taste like proper hake, so I prefer these ones. And I think for them being 32, it's quite a lot in there, as opposed to the others where I think it's about 24 or 16 if I'm not mistaken. Again at Woolies, I went and got these mini pizzas. My kids also just love these. They love the bacon. They love the bacon one, but I couldn't find it, so I've tried the barbecue chicken mini pizzas for them. So I think they'll taste just as good as well. And then I went to firstly, there is a local fruit market that I love, that's very close to me, and they usually have fruits and vegetables at such a very, very good price. I got the 7 kg of potatoes, I believe, for 29 rand 99, which I think is a very good deal. At the same fruit market, as you can see, I filled up at the box there. I got just this lovely bunch of parsley. I believe there was 9 rand the bunch. No, coriander, not parsley. This coriander for 9 rand, which is a steal, to be honest with you. And this pack of green beans was also 9 rand, so 9.99. So I got myself 2. They were selling the strawberries at 2 packs for 30 rand, as well as the grapes for 2 for 30. I got myself some nice crispy apples there. I believe these were about 14 rand per pack, and I got myself 3 packs, and some lemon, some sweet potato. I believe these large sweet potato packs, each was 12 rand, so I got myself 2. I must be honest with you, I really love this fruit market, guys. It's very cheap. You know, think about this, having this for 9 rand and this for 9 rand. If you are close to, it's called, I believe, the Honeydew fruit market, they sell vegetables and fruits for almost nothing. So they do, I think, sell soy sauce with the cheapest cost that I've seen around in a very long time. I believe that soy sauce is still for this big 500 ml, it's still below 40 rand. I think I get it for about 35 rand or 30 something rand, but it's still below 40 rand, which is still, I think, is still a very, very good cost. So I hope everyone is having a good start to the year, and that, you know, back to school is not driving you too crazy. Oh, I almost forgot, the bananas were also from that fruit market close to me, and it was 2, I believe, for 30 rand, but I bought an extra one. And then the mangoes, the box was 29.99. Was it 29? Yeah, 29. And then this pack of spring onion was literally 9 rand. And what I normally do, I'll show you one day, I usually just use the top and then I go plant the bottoms, and then that grows. So I have a few that are growing really well, but I think I need to just do a bit more, because I feel like whenever those grow, I just finish them. So I needed a bit more there. So that's it, guys. Enjoy the new year, and like I said, I hope back to school is not driving you too crazy, and that you are on top of everything. When all else fails, like I do, just pour a glass of wine and just kill it. Let's kill it through back to school week, guys. I know it's hectic. I'm on top of it. I hope it's not gonna be on top of me, and I wish you all the best. Bye. See you in my next video.